Sup guys, my name is Ryu, welcome to my gaming channel, and today we're going to talk about the PlayStation 4 Slim, awesome Uncharted 4 footage plays in the background from the multiplayer. Don't worry if you're into the Let's Plays, we're not going anywhere. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I want to incorporate multiplayer stuff and talk about some video game stuff that goes down because I get excited. And it's weird not making videos about it. I do it for the other channels pretty much in this kind of style, so I figured I'd try it here. So, what I have in front of me and what will be popping on your screen is the supposed PS4 Slim. Now it's a 500 gigabyte hard drive on this bad boy. It could be possible if there are different models, you know, different like sizes, but overall design wise, if this is completely legit, which honestly there's so much like proof that says it is, and we'll know in about 2 weeks. I'm just gonna go with it is right now, so if not, I'll retract my statements. But god damn it, who's the guy who decided to make a waffle maker out of the PS4? I mean, I like the way my PS4 is, and yeah, this one slimmed down quite a bit, but that is a fugly ass system. If you don't know what the word fugly means, it means fucking ugly, to say the least. We don't really have system specs. The Xbox S, I'm gonna sound like a fanboy here, actually looks really cool for, you know, an Xbox One. I own the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 right now. Of course, I own the Wii and the PC stuff too. So, you know, I'm a little all over the place. I don't play fanboyism. But the Xbox is a big, bulky, fucking VCR-looking machine. But the Xbox S is a much slender version. Now, if you ask me, between the PS4 we currently have, that's sitting in the other room, and the PS4 that I'm looking at right now, I'd probably say I like my current PS4 much, much, much better than these images. And I mean, there are some funny ass images about this PS4 to say the least, and I don't really know what to say. Like, the controller looks the same, that's really nothing special, and this comes from Europe. Tesco, I actually looked up. Tesco Mobile is an actual phone company for Ireland and whatnot, so this is, you know, not fake. This is, if this is fake, then I don't even know what to say. Then I'm probably a woman. But honestly, it just seems really legit, you know, to go through all this. There's back photos, there's photos of the consoles in different positions, and the bottom of the console has the PlayStation logo. It has the X, the triangle, the square, the circle. I don't know why you would ever put that down there instead of putting it on top, because who the hell is ever going to look down there, to be completely frank. The back ports look pretty much the same as to what's on my PS4 now, just a little bit kind of more compressed into their positions. You may hear some echoes in the back, just saying. In the reptile room. But, I mean, if the price point is right, this is good for people who, you know, may not already have a PS4. But a 500 gigabyte HDD hard drive, well, just hard drive, there could be a 1 to 2 terabyte model, which would make more sense, considering that this is trying to compete with the Xbox S. But to be completely frank, PlayStation doesn't even have to, because they've been leading the charts for months. And now that Xbox has the Xbox S out, it kind of just seems like, oh, they're doing a slim version, we gotta do a slim version. Here's my stance on slim versions and just upgrades to it. Unless it's completely, you know, necessary for each and every game to utilize this new system, and they can't utilize the current one that's sitting in my office right now, then there's really no point in someone like me who already owns a PS4 to make the switch. Same thing with the Xbox S. And if you're someone new coming into it, you could pretty much stay, just sit there and go, okay, do I have a 4K TV? Is it worth the extra money? Is it worth the, you know, graphics update? Am I really gonna see a difference off this machine? Or is it just really not for me? You get that freedom choice. But for someone like me, who already happily owns his PS4, plays Bloodborne on it, and No Man's Sky, and of course Uncharted 4, Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan, just to name a few things, so not everyone thinks I'm an Xbox fanboy. It just comes down to, like, there's really no incentive for someone like me to say, oh, I need this new console. There's really not a reason. Especially the fact that I own a gaming PC. If I really want those fancier graphics, I'm just gonna turn on my goddamn PC. I'm really not gonna see a spike in graphical difference for Uncharted 4, to be completely frank, because of the simple fact that Uncharted 4 came out before this whole new system, and there's probably not going to be too many exclusives. Maybe the new God of War will look a little bit better on this. But in all honesty, I'm not really concerned about graphical improvements. I'm more concerned about actual improvements in gameplay. I don't want microtransactions in my shit. I don't give a shit if it's the prettiest thing in the world. But if it's got those microtransactions, I'm going to be a little bit salty. Just a little bit. I mean, if it's something like Overwatch or Counter-Strike where it's more balanced and only cosmetic and doesn't affect the gameplay itself, but if it's something like Call of Duty, then it's a whole different thing, but I'm going sidetracked here. The whole thing is, this PS4 is not going to give you an advantage over someone who has a current PS4 in a multiplayer lobby. Your internet's probably going to give you the best, you know, practical advantage over someone like me or yourself or whatever the case is. But for someone like me, it's just really not worth, you know, spending more money to get another PS4, because there's really nothing on the controller that has changed. There's only the system. It's smaller. For me, I don't have to worry about, you know, space for the consoles. I just make space. For someone who may have a smaller little area to put their stuff, this is great for you. So can I recommend it? Sure, if you haven't picked up a PS4, you don't mind the fugly-ass design, that's just my opinion, it looks like a toaster oven. If you don't mind the ugly-ass design and, you know, you're looking for something smaller and you can overlook the design, then go for it. More power to you. But if you're someone like me and you don't really have to worry about the space, just stick to your normal PS4 or just go for a normal PS4. Chances are your normal PS4 is going to be dropping in price because of this one. Just like kind of with the Xbox S, you'll probably get a better deal on the original one. But I think for the Xbox S, it's worth it better if you're, you know, just getting into the console for the first time, because the Xbox S has done more, and we actually know more about it. This, we don't know too much, and I'll probably be coming back to the topic in about 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens at the PlayStation event in New York and see what they actually announce. I think it's in New York. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video off here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more. Help me to my journey to 400 subscribers, and I will see you guys on the next video as always. Peace.